Hi everybody, it's CJ. How are you? Welcome Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you're doing well. Happy birthday. If you're May and I missed it, happy birthday to you going into June for those who have June birthdays until the 19th or 20th, I believe. Happy birthday to you all. I'm so excited to be back in my little space here, and I am excited to do all of these amazing readings for June. We will be doing not only the monthlies, money and career, love readings, but also the solstice reading, and I believe I need to do the next 6 months, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Yes. Actually July through December for the remainder of the yearly readings. So there's a lot of stuff you're going to see from me, but for the monthlies, what I'm going to do right now is we're going to start off with some quantum oracle energy, see what the overall theme is, read some tarot, and then I'm also going to pull an overall money theme and an overall love theme as well. It's going to be exciting, very exciting. I haven't used the Quantum Oracle cards for you guys yet, so I thought I would pull those out. Really cool cards. Sandra Ann Taylor, she also does those Energy Oracle cards that I use quite a bit. Some of my all-time favorite. Spirit, the Sacred Temple, number 5. This is an overall energy for you, Gem, this month. Remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for everybody. Please remember to take what does, leave the rest. If it doesn't make any sense, then please go check your other signs. If you know your chart, your rising, your moon, your Venus. Discovery, intention. So your intention is to discover. Interesting. Love that. Okay, so this is the overall theme. And your spirit is looking for, your spirit is searching. Perhaps at this time with your birthday, you're searching, you're looking, you're wanting to tap into sacred places where you can meditate and feel connected to spirit. And your intention is discovery. You may actually be looking to discover something about your spirituality. You might even have gifts that you're working on, that you're discovering. Your own personal gifts that are coming out in ways that you're not quite sure. We have Mercury retrograde. We have the eclipses. You have the full moon. During this time, you may have experienced an upgrading, an ascension, some ascension illness symptoms. You may have discovered that with Mercury retrograde, there's people that just do not serve you. There's situations you really don't want to be in. People are not really what you think they are. The job, the relationship, whatever it might be, isn't what you had hoped for, and you're out on a new discovery. It's a very exciting time. All right, I'm going to pull an overall theme for the tarot, your energy, and then we'll get into this, okay? Wow, this is, 5 of Cups. Yeah. This is a loss. 5 of Cups. Scorpio's card. So something with the loss, and you are absolutely looking to rediscover and tap into that energy. Water energy, Pisces or Cancer. You might be on the cusp of a Cancer, but this is specifically, new beginning is the card that flipped over, excuse me. Yes, you are. You are on a new beginning in this June, coming up in this June. Wow. Something that you felt the loss of. Now, this does not necessarily mean to be a physical loss. It can be, but it can feel like a loss of friendship, a loss of relationships, a loss of faith, perhaps, which is why you're on this discovery starting anew. Let's see what we get here. A loss of old self, a loss of things that no longer serve you, That's many ways the 5 of Cups can appear. Let's see what else we get. And it's not always a loss of money, job. Obviously you can go through that as well. It'll Sometimes a loss feels like a win, though, right? When there's things that have been around you that just have dragged you down and caused so much pain or conflict that you're just, no, I can't. And you decided a judgment, a choice. You definitely decided or are deciding, because this would be in your challenge position. You are in that process of doing that. You haven't really done it yet, but you are starting over. Discovery. Waiting on a judgment, waiting on a decision, waiting on something to happen so that you can move forward. Let's see what else we get. Advice from Spirit, please. Advice from Spirit. Thank you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you, angels. Oh, gosh. Okay. Lovers, you came into your own reading. Yes. Hello, gems. Now, this can be you. This can be partners, as you see here. It could have been this Five of Cups. Perhaps there was a loss of one relationship, but here in this advice from Spirit, new beginning and deciding or waiting for a judgment. This judgment could even be, it's not legal, it's not justice, but it could be something that you're waiting on for divorce, separation, anything along those lines. This is oftentimes when it's in the challenge position and this ascension is happening, it's almost like you're left in the dark waiting either to decide or waiting for something to happen so you can decide. Now, remember, these are intuitive channelings. These are messages that I'm getting, and many times it isn't the textbook definition of the card. It is all the cards surrounding it and how the overall energy comes out at first. And here you have another card of Scorpio. Scorpio's playing large in your reading here. This is a death and a rebirth. This is the new beginning. You are starting with the Fool and ending with a death and rebirth. So without a doubt, there's a completely new, sorry, there's like something stuck on my finger. I think it's a piece of paper from the cards. You start, you finish with a potential outcome here. This is what you want, and this is what happens. Your discovery, going into the sacred temple, discovery, right? Is this beginning? Is this death? I don't know if you can hear it, but outside the crows are going crazy. They're apparently agreeing with this or wanting to show us a sign here. A card just dropped. Let's see what this is. Seven of Wands. Yeah, look at that. Seven of Wands. This is you having the higher ground, right? Higher ground. You hold, you're holding the higher position here. Fighting off the other six wands. You know, and this is the Pathfinder Tarot. That's different than, the messages are somewhat different than the traditional tarot. But in here I'm feeling like this is with the Judgment card, you know, the yellow of the Judgment, which would represent what you would normally see as Archangel Gabriel or Gabriel, however you say it. The sun, the light, it's very synchronistic is what I'm looking for. Wow. Judgment also with the sacred temple. You know, the Judgment card, as you can see, it is resurrection, coming up from the dead, coming alive again, a decision. It can also have to do with music or information that comes to you through that form. This is where it has been challenged. And here, the Seven of Wands coming out saying, you hold the higher ground now. You keep fighting. You know what's right for you. You know what's right for you. Many choices, many decisions that you are working toward. Okay, you know what? Since that card dropped out, let's go and get some clarifiers for this. Oh, goodness, these cards want to speak. Nine of Wands here. Definitely in fire energy now, wanting to release yourself of this exhaustion from the fight that you've been in. Quite sure where that's going yet, but we're going to ask in a moment. Let's see if there are any other cards from this deck. This is transformational. Gemini, you are just saying, hey, it's about me. I'm not going to spend the next year doing things I'm really not interested in doing. That's what this is saying to me. Okay, Seven of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands with being exhausted. It's time. This Five of Cups, this loss, whatever you've been fighting, whatever's been a challenge for you, you're taking it on. Three of Swords. Yeah, look at that. This has been painful. Could be with the heart. Four of Pentacles, looking to build your foundation again, to tap back in, feel balanced. Six of Swords. There's a victory here. A victory. Hard fought. The helmets everywhere. There's, one in the dirt, four on the side, and one hanging above, which is the Ace of Swords. This is a victory, but you're slowly and surely, creeping back into your world after the Five of Swords and the big fight and the battle. Princess of Wands. Some more lovely energy. This would be equating to sort of a Knight of Wands, but this is much softer. There is a prince and princess in these cards, so the princess would be, tapping into that creative passion, love again, feeling connected to self, but coming with an ethereal beauty, one that is just finding that sense of self and swagger and confidence and creativity and magnetism as she moves forward. Connected, grounded, but passionate, because the Wands would be fire. And then the Two of Swords, making that decision. Making the decision again with the Seven of Wands here, the Cups. Wow, interesting, Gemini. This is not how the reading normally would go, but since the Seven of Wands popped out there, we wanted to check that and see where this energy is. But yeah, this is an energy of you having been in somewhat of a battle, a challenge, could be a life change. Can definitely feel like a heart here with the lovers being here and this loss. And as I had said before, it can absolutely feel as if you are just reviewing everything, especially since Mercury is your ruler, and deciding, this is not my life, I'm moving forward. It's time for a new discovery with these new beginnings, and all of this former energy, I'm over, I'm moving forward. I've won, I've gained the ground, I'm moving into my new best self in your energy, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna get back to the Tarot of Dreams card real quick and just see if there were any other messages in here. Okay, thank you. Yes, there it is, right there. Chariot, victory, moving forward. As I was saying, this movement, and I want to just show you as I move these aside. This is major life-changing energy, and it may have been happening long before, and it may continue into July, August, September, and moving forward. And why do I say that? The Fool, Judgment, Lovers, Death. 1, 2, 3, 4. You, Challenge, Advice from Spirit, Potential Outcome, Clarifier. All major arcana. This is huge energy, big energy, life-changing energy. For those that this resonates with, you are absolutely looking at changing your world. And it's a victory. And here's another water card, Cancer's card with the Chariot. With the Cups, Death. You have 3 cards of, 2 cards of Scorpio. And then obviously the card with Cancer here. Showing movement, showing victory. Wow. I'm just like, from whatever loss or lack that you have felt that's happening here, or you've decided, nope, not doing this anymore. I just want to remind you, as Spirit often does, and just said to me, whatever you perceive though as a loss, remember there are still the 2 cups that are above the head. The 3 have spilled. Could be 3 situations that occurred in your life that have just caused you to go forward. Please remember and always tap into the energy of the 2 of Cups that is there. There is always support from your sacred temple, from your people, from your God, Goddess, from divine. however you want to refer to it. Wow. Okay. Transformational. Truly transformational. Look at you. Look at you. All right, I'm going to pull a money card just to get a theme for money. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Overall energy. We're not going to get into it deep because I will do a money reading. Wow, that was a horrible way of shuffling. I have a cut on one of my fingers. I'm just going to have to break down and get a Band-Aid. It affects me shuffling, but now the cut has is obviously doing it as well. And it's on my thumb, so that's why. Growing up. Wow, okay. Growing up and crafter. It's time to step into your own power and stop engaging in childish qualities. Don't rely on others to help you and care for you. This mess is yours to clean up. Avoid depending on someone else's income. You have all the skills to make your own. And you know what? That could very well be what this is. Definitely moving forward, starting a new beginning. It is letting go of something with this loss, whether it's something you're choosing or someone saying, hey, it's time for you to move on. You've made the decision. You're exhausted. Moving forward, yeah, all of this energy kind of adds up to that. It is definitely a feeling of adulting, time to make it on your own or letting go of things that in this bottom line, avoid depending on someone else's income. You have the skills to make your own. Now, what if this is just letting go of someone who you may have been codependent with? And sometimes, personally, that can get wrapped up in your money as well. Growing up and crafter. There's something wonderful just waiting to be expressed with your hands. Consider careers doing homemade items or some kind of craft project. Think of ways to generate money that no one else has ever done before. Discovery, Fool, death. That is definitely a way to think of a way to generate money that no one has ever done before or to try something new. It's in your cards in multiple ways. Absolutely life-changing, transformational, and moving forward, just so everybody knows, because of this eclipse energy, and then we have a huge supermoon in Sagittarius coming up in June, and there is just so much energy. I've been saying it for months, but it is big, and everyone experiences it in a different way. It seems like June has the potential for y'all, especially since Mercury is, I think, retrograde until the 3rd. So you may have really been reviewing this life, this work, this battle, moving forward, making decisions, choosing your path. And now, it's in shadow for a couple weeks, so it's all your entire birthday. You're going to either be in shadow in Mercury retrograde or just escaping it, depending on when your birthday is. All right, let's see what the romance angels want to say about love. And then we're going to pick a final card. Since it's your birthday month, it seems like Spirit wanted to give you a bonus reading with all these extra cards. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Deception. Someone's wearing a false mask in this relationship. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This could be what that loss is, Gem. Yeah, deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Self-mask. Meaning they're hiding their feelings, they're hiding. And it can be, when we see the word deception, we always want to think it's for the worst intentions, but it very well could be that someone is sort of afraid, doesn't want to connect, isn't quite sure, so they're not really showing you the true them, or you may be not showing your true self because you're not quite sure if this is the person. That could be what the loss is with the 5 of Cups and also the Lovers. And then passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Whatever it is that you choose to do, and if you are in this lover situation here, it's the only card that has come out that, I'm not doing a love reading, but if you wanted to consider it love with the Lovers, there you go. if that's something that you're interested in with passion. I'm really feeling the advice from Spirit here is to tap into your energy, being in your element, coming to your center, knowing who you are, using Spirit and the angels and all your guides around you into this new discovery. You begin and end in major arcana with new beginnings. You also have a discovery intention here, which is also motion for that. And you end up with the victory, which is beautiful. Great way to end the reading. Yes, great way to end the reading. I was looking for my angel cards, but apparently I didn't bring them. So I'm going to leave it there. I thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, because on the solstice, I'll be pulling a name from them, the subscriber list. I really love, oh my gosh, I have read all the comments, and I so appreciate when there is a personal comment in there, because it gives me connection with your energy, but it also allows me to sit in prayer and meditation for everyone, and it really sustained me while I was away honoring my sister. So I thank you all, and if you are inclined to, you can comment, I wish. We are coming up on the new moon, so you're going to want to set those intentions, and also on the solstice, you'll want to share those as well. Okay, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much. Love and blessings. Bye for now.